Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Nigeria against Ghana.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
And that gets things running. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. Pressure coming in from all directions. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Williams. Iñaki Williams powering forward here. He's shifting through the gears here. He's got the shot away! Oh, split-second reaction.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Ghana with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? The fullback is in acres of space here. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away. This is the time you need that pace.
He's looking to set free a runner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Threads one in. Oh, easy pickings there. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Abdul Samed.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Williams. A real chance if he can get through. Played out wide. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Quality ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lamptey, Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, played right into his path. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And we hit half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Look back on the first 45 minutes.
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. Here we go again then.
Ghana have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
It's a good foot in there. Chance here to counter. Partey. Lamptey. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nigeria can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Just about up to the hour now. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Jiku. More and more pressure on the ball here. Lamptey. Now it's Ayew. Williams. Plays a sharp little ball here. Chooses to go back. Nicely weighted ball. Ah, now can they counter? And he's managed to get free.
Nigeria showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now. This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Interesting ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Lamptey. And that is expertly dealt with.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 17, number 9, number 3.
Might want to be careful there.
Number 25,
well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And that's that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it. and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
My thanks to
Please
Jim.
be reminded
We
that
both wish
drinking
you
is
a
only
very good
allowed
evening.
in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
And there they are.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
So that's got things underway. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Iñaki Williams looks to get on the end of this. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This fella, Partey.
And the finish! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Nigeria have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Quality ball. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Kudus wins the duel this time. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Salisu. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that's delightful. Semenyo, and he's managed to get free. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing, because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Partey. That is good alertness. Salisu. And reclaimed it in a trice. To Ayew. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, that's an excellent interception. That's a sharp pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
On public transportation today,
So first half thoughts?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Nigeria head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked out the run. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that could set him on his way. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Almost an hour gone.
For this match was
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Oh, Peter,
And Ayew! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
that's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
No outsmarting him this time. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's got away. Nigeria do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Played back in. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, no, he's got that wrong. Lamptey. Defending was strong and firm. That's a promising run he's making on the right.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Substitution for Ghana. Number 9, Jordan Ayew. Number 11, Mohamed
Great
Kudus.
defending, strong and
Coming on the
determined.
field, number 10,
Well, there's plenty to
Andre
like about
Ayew.
this approach.
Number
Get your head
8,
down, keep battling away,
substitution
and
in
eventually...
Ayew! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, he can't hide away from how important that was.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That's really well manoeuvred. Back into the middle. Oh, sweet feet. Very much into the last knockings. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Nigeria can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Stood up well to him there. Semenyo, and it's lofted through here. He's onside. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. The end of the game. Reflections?
Nigeria really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
And now I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.